Many people have one or two car garages to accommodate their vehicles, but some have extraordinary garages with impressive features and vehicles. Certain ones are somewhat more opulent than others. Here are the top most insane garages in the world that also house luxury cars worth millions of dollars. Number 1. Sultan of Brunei. Let's begin with the Sultan of Brunei, the ruler of a small Southeast Asian nation. His collection of 7,000 high-end vehicles is kept in a garage that has the appearance of a palace. Reportedly, it includes 500 Rolls-Royces, 570 Mercedes-Benzes, 380 Bentleys, 200 BMWs, 175 Jaguars, 130 Koenigsegg's, and over 450 Ferraris. Additionally, their estimated total worth is $5 billion. Owing to the vast number of vehicles in the garage, the Sultan holds multiple car-related records, the most notable of which is that he has the largest private Rolls-Royce fleet. The collection includes numerous rare cars, including the Ferrari F40 and McLaren F1, making it an impressive motor show. Number 2. Khaled Abdul Rahim. The collection of Khaled Abdul Rahim. You will need to travel to Bahrain, an oil-rich Middle Eastern nation, to witness one of the greatest automobile collections in the world. That's because it's home to business magnate Khaled Abdul Rahim's collection of luxury cars. Specifically, it is a residence for numerous uncommon Ferraris, such as the F40, F50, and 288 GTO. Alongside this collection includes a number of other stunning vehicles, including a Porsche 911 GT1, a McLaren P1, a McLaren F1, a Porsche 918 Spider, and a Hennessy Venom. So, we think it's fair to say that few collections are quite as expansive as Khaled's. Number 3. Ken Lingenfelter. Ken Lingenfelter's garage is probably something you'll enjoy if you're a Corvette enthusiast. Filled with over 100 cars, Corvettes make up the majority of the collection. Even though he has a number of vintage Corvettes from past decades, his 2019 ZR1, with its high 755 horsepower, is his favorite. He owns a lot of other amazing American vehicles, in addition to Corvettes, the most notable of which being a 1970 Oldsmobile Toronado GT. We think it's fair to say that this collection is hard to beat. Next up at number 4, Craig Jackson. Even though Craig Jackson might not be well known, we believe that his garage is worthy of some sort of attention. Craig is the CEO of Barrett Jackson Auction Company, which sells thousands of luxury cars annually. The garage itself is divided into 2 sections. The first is fashioned to resemble a 1967 Shelby wheel. It features a very sleek appearance and a touch screen that displays all the information on each automobile. The second level is also filled with some of Craig's favorite cars, and nearby is his personal shop, where he is free to work on the cars whenever he wants. Number 5. Jerry Seinfeld. There aren't many comedians who can make people laugh like Jerry Seinfeld can. Despite his fame as a comedian, his garage is even more amazing. Seinfeld stores his cars in an underground garage in Manhattan, which is required because parking is quite limited in the city. In 2001, he built a 3-story subterranean compound near his Central Park West penthouse. Architectural diagrams report 4 garage spaces, an elevator, a man cave with a pool table, a kitchenette and bathroom, and a large office. Jerry has 46 porches in this opulent property. Also, it includes the first 1955 550 Spider and an extremely rare 959 Spider. In order to keep these cars in tip-top shape, he manages the temperature in the garage with a high-tech HVAC unit on the roof. It is fair to think that Jerry Seinfeld is an expert when it comes to designing and managing his garage. Number 6. Tom Gonzalez. Well, there are a lot of really cool subterranean parking lots, but none quite as sophisticated as Tom Gonzalez's. His $50 million mansion in Lake Tahoe, Nevada, features an incredible $6 million garage. Gonzalez claims that the building, which is home to 30 cars and many motorcycles, is strong for every type of natural disaster imaginable. However, the hydraulic elevator is what really sets it apart from the rest. Its dimensions are 3.7 meters long and 18.3 meters wide. It's capable of lifting 2 tractors and an RV bus all at the same time, which it does using a massive hydraulic ram and massive reservoir. Number 7. John Travolta. John Travolta, who is probably best known for his role in Grease, has an impressive fleet of vehicles with an amazing garage. This is due to the fact that he has an airplane and a garage that can accommodate 16 cars. It has been said that Travolta has had an obsession with aircraft since he was 5 years old, and he has truly realized his passion now. He has a Qantas Boeing 707 in the yard of his home in Florida. Yes, he has a 2.3 kilometers runway that extends from his garage door, and he apparently keeps a large number of support staff to assist him when needed. This allows him to launch and land his plane with ease. However, we believe it is reasonable to say that John Travolta has an extremely elite garage. Number 8. Sheikh Hamad bin Hamdan Al Nahyan. In simple terms, Sheikh Hamad bin Hamdan Al Nahyan is among the world's most flashy billionaires. However, this member of the royal family of the United Arab Emirates is the proud owner of a museum housed in a specially constructed pyramid that holds his collection of cars. Situated in the middle of the desert, approximately 45 kilometers south of Abu Dhabi, it's home to over 200 cars. Among them is an extensive fleet of historic American cars and off-road vehicles. Yes, it also holds the Sheikh's rainbow collection of Mercedes and the largest truck in the world. He even has a few mobile houses, the most notable of which is fashioned like a huge globe. In addition, he has also the biggest two-wheeled mobile home in the world. Some of the automobiles in the showroom have even appeared on the BBC television program Top Gear, while others have gone viral across the internet. Taking into consideration that entry only costs roughly $14, we'd say going here is worth the price. Number 9. Francis Wisnowski. Although Chicago is primarily recognized for its intriguing architecture, deep dish pizzas, and its position as the windiest city, we believe Francis Wisnowski's amazing garage must be added to that list. This is due to the fact that this 15,000 square foot garage, located in downtown Chicago, is allegedly the 6th most costly in the world, and is home to an amazing collection of stunning American cars. That was a native to Las Vegas, when Wisnowski added a lot of personal touches that made him feel right at home. But he had to fit with his space, because he needed to fit both his vehicles and these extra features. As a result, he had most of the cars arranged on the sides, with many of them using $5,000 elevators. Even though this garage seems amazing, things might be a little different now than it was in the past. This is due to the fact that he sold the garage to Brad Keywell, a co-founder of Groupon, in 2019 for a total of $5.2 million. Moving on to number 10, Miles Nadal. Even though he may not be well known, Miles Nadal is a well-known philanthropist and car enthusiast in Toronto. As you might know, Miles founded MDC Holdings, a significant holding and marketing firm with billion-dollar earnings, and he used this cash to establish the Dare to Dream Garage. Serving as Peerage Capital's headquarters, it is home to some Bugattis, Ferraris, Porsches, Lamborghinis, and Mercedes-Benzes. It may come as a surprise to learn that his favorite Thunderbird from 1956 is among all of these. It is not the most costly car, but is it the most flashy one among them? However, Nadal claims he got it since his dad always loved that car, even though he never owned one. Therefore, having one was a very unique experience. To be truly outstanding, the garage contains a lot of other intriguing aspects in addition to the cars themselves. For instance, there is a 1/8 scale model of Ralph Lauren's car collection, as he views Lauren as someone who inspired him to elevate his collection to the next level. So, however, it is practical, in our opinion, to state that many car enthusiasts have dreams of visiting the Dare to Dream garage. Number 11. Jay Leno. Even though he is known as a funny guy on The Tonight Show, Jay Leno could also make people pretty impressed. This is so because Jay owns Big Dog Garage, an enormous garage stocked with expensive vehicles. The facility, which is close to Burbank, California, accommodates 181 cars and 160 motorcycles. He considers his 1972 Mercedes-Benz 600 compressor to be one of his favorite vehicles in the garage. This car has been engineered to be every system in silence. It was more costly than a Rolls-Royce in its day, could reach a high speed of roughly 210 km/h, and was extremely difficult to construct and fix because everything was powered by hydraulic systems rather than electricity. Though the compressor is undoubtedly a fantastic vehicle, Leno's McLaren F1 Redux is his most costly vehicle in the garage. It costs roughly $10 million and is nearly entirely composed of carbon fiber and has doors that rise like wings. This car reaches 240 km/h in 12.8 seconds and produces 618 horsepower at 7,400 revolutions per minute. Therefore, it shouldn't be shocking that Jay Leno's garage and his notoriety both helped him to get a TV series and a web series called Jay Leno's Garage. So we recommend watching this show if you'd like to see some of the coolest cars in the world. Number 12. Joanna Petrus. The majority of the garages on this list were constructed by men, however. Joanna Petrus, sometimes known as JoJo, is a woman who created this amazing masterpiece. She is the owner and manager of Homes by JoJo, a full-service construction company that builds anything from fancy gyms to beautiful cottages. The interior of this garage is a true monument to her firm abilities. Situated in Hamilton, Ontario, the building's exterior is normal, merely resembling a spacious yet elegant warehouse. But as soon as you get inside, you're met with an architecture that is truly amazing. Upon entering the foyer, you are soon met with washrooms that use exotic metals, crazy mosaics, and high-tech fixtures. The theme is also carried into the building's rooms. Finally, after ascending a dark spiral staircase, you arrive at the garage itself. Along with the row of motorcycles on show, the about 50 different cars from Maseratis to Ferraris and Porsches come with a price tag of almost $15 million. Last pick of our list, number 13, Steve Plunket. Steve Plunket is a little different from most auto enthusiasts who like to mix and match vintage vehicles with contemporary speedsters. Plunket, a resident of London, Ontario, is well known for his love of old Cadillacs. He is one of the world's most active Cadillac collectors, owning 86 vehicles. Yes, he also has a few Buicks, Oldsmobiles, and GMCs. Plunket designed his garage to resemble one of New York's opulent ballroom, where Cadillac unveiled its newest models and glamorous reveals during the 1930s. He added a few distinctive features to reflect the style of the era, such as Persian rugs, fancy chandeliers, and a detailed ceiling to create this effect. His 1934 Cadillac convertible coupe is among the most striking of the vehicles there. It was one of the longest cars ever produced, measuring approximately 5.8 meters when it was first released, and it had an amazing 140 horsepower from a gas-guzzling 7.4-liter V16 engine. Given his extensive car collection, Plunket's garage is home to one of the most impressive antique collections in the world. And finally, the world of luxury car enthusiasts is filled with incredible displays of wealth and passion. One aspect of this lifestyle that truly stands out is the top most insane garages that house these extraordinary vehicles. These garages are magnificent works of art, designed to highlight the beauty and extravagance of the cars stored within, not just plain parking areas. From multi-story underground structures to modern architectural masterpieces, these garages are a testament to the limitless possibilities when money is no object. Both fans and collectors have always been enthralled with the world of luxury automobiles. These cars, with their elegant styling and potent motors, are symbols of sophistication, wealth, and status. But there is a secret side of the vehicle industry that is never explored. With that said, we have headed to the end of this video. Hang on with us to watch our next video.